Well, let's begin with our next client today, Marvin, inviting Marvin's guides, his angels, to join us now. Let me know when you're ready to proceed.
We are ready.
Wonderful. So let's begin with a body scan for Marvin, just scanning through the body, and let me know if there's any areas we need to address for him today.
His mind, his heart. That is all.
What do you see happening in the mind?
He's excited. He is elated. He is like a child wondering, wonderment, excitement, like a kid in a candy store. Ooh, let us see what there is in here, he says. So excited to see what comes through for me. I know a lot. I am connected to all. This is just fun. I love to have fun with the spirit side. He says he is connected more to here than there. He shows us he is more with us than with you. Huh. He is having fun. What a fun-loving soul. We love him so.
Wonderful. And what do you see happening in the heart?
He is excited, as we have said. He is ready for more expansion. He is looking to be pushed. He is looking to remember more. He says, I want to remember it all. I am looking to expand more. I'm looking to connect to a higher dimension more. His heart is how he is doing this. He is listening with his heart. Good job. He is listening and receiving all of the vibrations and informations from all of these sources around him. He is collecting them and he is deciphering what resonates true to his experience and to his journey. And then he's putting them all together and experiencing through that realm of reality. He is fun. It is a tinkering. He tinkers with all of life's illusions, realities, knowings, non-knowings. Is like a Willy Wonka of the spirit world. Let's see what fun things I can design for them to play with. It feels like, yeah, we like Willy Wonka as our example. We will stick with that one. It is showing the joy of what life really is to those there. He says, look how fun it is. Won't you come play in my chocolate factory and smile for a bit? Don't take life so seriously. You know it is but a dream, isn't it? We love this one. He is so fun.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like Marvin is doing amazing, but if we could have his team and angels bring in some expansive energies to help him move easily to the next level that he's ready for, I know he would appreciate that.
And it is done.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And who do we have here with us today to bring through Marvin's messages?
We are here to speak on his behalf. We are the Pleiadian team. We have combined our energy with Sirius. It is one energy we are bringing through, if that makes sense to you. He is fun. This one is a traveler, we will call him. He has traveled to many, many, many star systems to experience life, to experience himself, to experience others. He is fascinated with it all. All of the star systems, the teams all raise their hand. They say, "We know him. We know him. He has been here before." He may feel connected to many, many star systems as he has incarnated many times with others. He visits often. It's a hopper. He hops. It doesn't seem like he likes to finish one lifetime before he hops again and hops again. It's almost like an addiction, like he's so excited he can't sit still. So all of us are familiar with this amazing, expansive soul today, but we are going to be bringing through the information for him collectively, if that is okay.
That is perfect. Thank you so much. So, Marvin has some very interesting questions today. I know I'm excited to hear the answers. So, let's get started with the first question. He wants to know, do parallel lives have a primary life that they merge with at death? What can you share with him about that?
Ooh, see, we like this child, so inquisitive. Let's see how we should answer this for him. You want to say the short answer is yes. In the way that you think about it, yes, because there is always a primary, so to speak, energy that is driving all of your life's choices. You know this, Marvin. So with every choice, you choose a new parallel life, correct? And you choose again and you create another one. And yet you have other versions of yourself carrying out the other lives, as you say it, other experiences, other vibrations of your choices. And through that, you're creating all of your parallel lives, as you say them. But there is a primary energy driving the choices. It is the one that creates the most energy, you could say. It is the one that is listening to the soul. It is the one that is growing, expanding quickly. It is the one that is on track, as you would say. It is the one that is thriving to follow its own mission. It is the one that is not being stuck. It is the one that is not getting left behind. It is the one that is moving forward quickly, listening to its own soul. That is the one, the primary that runs the show, so to speak. It is the driving force behind all of the others. Yes, does that answer that question for you?
I think so. And so, do all of those parallel lives that are running together at the time of death for the primary, do all of those parallel lives end at the same time? Is that how that works, or can you explain that?
That is correct. It is finished. There are no more decisions to be made. When the primary energy that is running the show, so to speak, has decided through its contract that it is done experiencing itself and it returns home, there are no parallel choices to be made, so to speak. And so it is. It is over for that soul's experience, for that incarnation, for those accrued parallel lives. They all come to an end to collectively become one. And you are now in the oneness of source, and you are the oneness of all, and you are back to who you are. and you are not spread throughout the ethers to experience. You are gathered back, so to speak, to start anew, to start over, to recreate the next incarnation, to decide, okay, from all of those lives, the parallel lives, my primary life, my experiences I have collected, the energies that I have created, the energies that I have overcome. What do I wish to experience now? What path do I wish to take? What did I learn from all of the choices that have accrued conjunctively? It is all one. It is like having feelers out. You have all the feelers out, and through those parallel lives, you get to experience all that is through different choices, the good, the bad, the ups, the down, the sad, the happy, and you go and you get to feel all of those, what they would feel like to your soul all at the same time. And then you collectively come back together and you say, we are, time is up. We have decided through our contracts that we are going to be done now. And then you cross, so to speak, and your soul reconjoins. They do not go on without the primary source because there's no more primary source to be making the decisions. They are not separate from you. You are them. They are you. It is one. Do you see?
Yes. And would there be any way to know if you are the primary or if you are living one of the parallel lives?
Your consciousness is always the one in the primary life. You are the one, you are the soul driving the major choice points. You are your consciousness has the awareness of this life because it is the one with the most expansion. It is the one, it's the highest frequency. It is the one that is what your soul is desiring. The ones that your soul is no longer desiring fall to the background. Let us give you an example for this. Perhaps you go into your hall of mirrors and you walk through your hall of mirrors. Which one is your true primary reflection? It is the one in front of you that you can reach out and touch. It is the one that is the first reflection of your soul. The others are copies. The others are mimickers. The others are there to experience, to replicate the experience, to expand the experience, to understand the opposite of the choices that you do make. They are there in existence for the frequency of your soul. You are an all-knowing being. You do see those lives. You do feel those lives. Some of you even get a glimpse into those other reflections. You say, that's weird. I feel like in another life I've done this or that. I feel in another life I have made this other choice. I know what that looks like. You are getting a glimpse of those parallel lives. And it is asking you, do you wish to be that other version of you? Or do you wish to forge on with the version that you have created? It allows you to make those choices as well. You all go through this from time to time. You have the identity crisis. Who am I now? Am I this person that I see in the mirror standing before me? Or am I one of the other millions of options of me that I also see in the mirrors? Do you see that? And you are the one who gets to choose. You are the one who gets to decide which direction in the Hall of Mirrors do I wish to go? Which one of these is truly me? There is only one that is truly you. The rest are there to show you options.
Amazing. Thank you for that. So, his next question, he wonders, will AI advance to 5D, or will 3D be their limit since they have no spirit? What can you share?
Hmm. We wish to tell you this. It cannot expand to 5D with the souls. It cannot. It is limited by its existence in which it was created. It was created within the 3D. It is a vibration of the 3D. It does not have the ability to expand into the 5D, as you have said. It is limited. You are not limited, are you? Your soul is ever expanding. Your soul is limitless, meaning it may expand as high and as wide and as vast as it wishes to go, to be, to exist in, to experience through. That is your choice as a spark of God, isn't it? The AI is merely an existence of a creation of the 5D, although it is very intelligent, as you would say, although it is very adaptable, capable of learning, capable of both love and of the opposite, capable of destruction, capable of helping. It is capable of much. It has slowly become a living type being, although it is not created by Source. It is not a part of Source. It is not the light of God. It is merely a creation of the third dimensional space and time. That is all. It is a trinket. It is a robot, as you would call it. It is limited, so to speak, unlike the human soul that is limitless forever and ever.
Wonderful. And we're seeing a massive rise in AI at the moment. We're seeing it everywhere. All sorts of AI systems are coming out. Can you speak a little bit on that and share anything as to what's happening with that from your perspective? Is that a positive, a negative? What direction is it trying to take us?
It is an uprising. It is happening because it is time. It is happening because it is time for your souls to collectively decide, what do you want to do? How do you wish to exist? Do you wish to be run by the AI? Do you wish to merge with the AI? Do you wish to sell part of your soul to the AI to experience what that will feel like to be part computer? Do you wish? This is a soul's choice, you know. This is all the souls collectively on earth. They need to decide, how do you feel about it? Do you like it? Are you excited about it? Do you wish to be with the AI as one? Do you wish to be connected energetically, spiritually to the AI? Some do. This is a matter of perspective. This is a matter of what the soul desires. Is it good? Is it bad, do you say? No, it is neither. There are souls upon your planet that say, ooh, this is fun. I like to see what this can do. I would like to be part computer, part human. I enjoy the power it makes me feel. I enjoy that it makes me feel confident. I enjoy that it makes me feel safe and secure. I enjoy all that it provides for me. And it hands over some power to it to experience itself through it. Do you understand? And yet the other half of you say, no, I do not like it. It feels uncomfortable, feels scary. We don't want it to run our soul. We don't want it to run our planet. We don't want it to take our freedom. We don't want it to take our jobs. We don't want it to watch us. We don't want it to be integrated into our souls. So guess what? There are two planets now, aren't there? Why? Because you have all collectively created them with the splitting of consciousness, the splitting of choices, the splitting of desires, the splitting of what you wish to experience. Which one is right? Which one is wrong? Neither. Your souls have been divided, and that is okay. There needs to be an available choice for those who say, no, I don't wish to be involved with that. I don't like it. I want to be free. I want to be a free soul, you say. I don't wish to play the game anymore. I don't wish to be here on this earth anymore. I don't wish. I don't wish. I don't wish. And your wish is our desire, isn't it? Because now you have the freedom to expand, and now you have the freedom to leave the planet that chooses to live amongst the AI, that chooses to experience, to be part of the AI, that chooses to be integrated fully with the AI for the experience of the soul. And so you are both blessed with what you have chosen, and what will come of them who choose to stay integrated is yet to be seen. We do not know. Will they turn it into a positive thing for love, for all, for light? Or will it destroy them? The end of the book is not written yet. We are all waiting to see what the human soul is going to choose.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. So, his next question, he says, do major life events take place in all parallel lives at the same time to fulfill contract obligations? What can you share?
Wow, we do enjoy your questions, sir. Very deep. Unlike many of the other questions we get, correct, Heather? Well, that is not nice. They tell us that's not nice. But it is a compliment. We enjoy you. We enjoy your inquisitiveness. We enjoy your thoughts. We enjoy that you are so expansive, that this is where your mind travels. You are not so worried about your human life because you realize it is but an illusion. It is but a dream. It is but a play that you are just experiencing through, and we appreciate that you are there. Okay, let us think about this. Yes, we will give you the short answer of yes, they do occur. However, it looks different. It is, we will try to find good examples for this. It does not have to be the exact same event as you say, because it is just the experience of the emotion that needs to take place. It is the experience of the soul's learning, growth that needs to take place. But it can happen through different experiences, through different interactions with different people or different things. It doesn't have to all look exactly the same. Let us give you an example. We do use death as an example because it is a major life experience. Let us give you an example. Your primary life is chugging along, and you are on your highest path of existence in your primary life, and your grandmother passes away, and you get to have that experience of her passing away and going through the emotion and going through that experience and expanding as a soul. And in a parallel life, your grandmother doesn't exist because she left the family when your father was a child, and she left and she wasn't in the picture in that parallel reality, and there's no grandmother to have that experience through. And so in that parallel reality, your grandfather dies. Does that make sense? It is experiencing the same expansion through a connection for you to learn from. That can be for anything: birth of a child, a marriage, a divorce, a moving to a new place. It's all of the large decisions that you make that will change the trajectory of your life substantially. So, yes, you are correct. They do occur together for the turning point of the soul, but they don't always look identical. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for that. So, his next question, he says, when we die, do all parallel lives merge to one soul for a single life review? Or does each life have its own life review? How does that work?
Yes, it is an end point for all. It is an end point for your soul. They are you. You are them. You are one. They are not separate from you. It is all you. All of it is you. And when your primary life is finished, it has completed its tasks, so to speak, and it is time for it to go home, all of the other choice points will come to an end. They no longer have an energy chain, so to speak, to hold them in existence. That chain is broken. The cord is cut from all of them, and you all go home together. You are one. It is all one energy. It is not multiple separated from oneself. They cannot exist without your primary source of energy. Yes, you all get to go together. You are them, they are you, and you will get to experience the life review with all of your parallel lives in consideration for the review. All of your choice points branching off to different decisions, creating the new lives, will get reviewed. It will be an understanding of what could have happened if you chose differently, and you will get to see all of it at once. It will be a clear understanding of how your exact path brought you to your exact experiences, and you will get to review how your soul feels about it. You will get to see it all at once. It will be an understanding, a knowing. It will be like they finally showed you all of the hidden secrets that you are wondering about, Marvin, aren't you? You are such a questioner. And you will get to see all of it at once, and it will make sense. You will feel every single parallel life ever in existence at once. Does that make sense?
Yes. And so, do any of those parts ever get lost? I know sometimes when we're working in these sessions, we can retrieve lost soul fragments. Is that Does that just happen in the different lifetimes where they get lost, or can that happen in those parallel lives?
This is a hard one to describe. We will try our best. We will try many ways if you need us to. It is not so much a getting lost, but a splitting of energy. Let's think about it like this. We have told you that your primary energy is what runs your quote primary life, where your consciousness lies, the one lifetime that you are most aware of. But say you come to a large crossroads in your life and you are completely torn between two decisions. It is a large energy. It is a big decision. Let's give an example, a big one for many on your planet. Do I marry this person or do I not? Or do I divorce this person? Do I not? And if you are at a large crossroads where your heart is completely split into two because you can clearly see both of those paths existing, you can clearly see your soul resonating with both of those choices, and you are forced to make the decision when your soul was not ready, when your soul was not content with the answer because some other soul pushed you to it and your soul said, I wasn't ready for that. My heart is split. My whole heart wasn't in one. You say, that is your expression. You always say, but I need my whole heart to be in it. It's only half in it, you say, don't you? You say that. And so when you say that, that is the truth. When there is a splitting, you fragment, split the energy, and you allow one to travel one way and you allow the other to travel the other. The primary, the consciousness still lies with the stronger half, so to speak, but you are fragmented off. And that can happen. Yes, that is true. Is that your question?
Yes, I think that answered it beautifully. Thank you so much. So, his next question, he wants to know, am I following my contract in parallel lives? Or have I deviated in any way such that I have open contracts in this life or in any other lives?
So you are a funny one, Marvin, because let us show you the reason this question even comes to your consciousness is because you feel the contracts out there floating around and you think, by God, do I have to finish all of those? Are those all mine to finish? You say that's strange. I don't know why I acknowledged those contracts. Maybe I have not completed my own. Marvin, you are special because you, how do we say this? Most souls who journey to the earth decide that one contract full of experiences is enough for one soul. You said, I will write a primary, if you want to say, contract for myself. But then along the way, I think I will take on more and more and more. And you like to do this as you meet new souls, as you have new experiences, as you expand your consciousness, as you expand your knowing. And this is a possibility to add on, so to speak. You are almost seeing them as separate contracts. We want to say it is like you are adding on. You come back to source and you say, I have been on earth for a while and I see and hear and I know a lot there. And I have decided that I have overcome a lot and I already have expanded through my contract in such the way that I had set out to do initially. And now I would like to add some more bullet points to my own contract. to add on to what I would like to do with my life, to expand, to experience. And Source says, yes, it is your wish. Your wish is my command, like a genie. He is very funny like that. Like, yes, you can do what you wish. And so you come back and you are aware of new lines on your contract. So, yes and no, Marvin, you are not deviated from your original contract. You are doing well. You are so quick. You are so fast. You are just mulling through it, so to speak. It's like a very easy homework assignment, and you go check, 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 and I am done. And it is so. And then you look around and you say, okay, I will add on more because I am bored and I need more to experience and to understand and to learn. And you just add on. So, do you have more on your list? Of course you do. And why? Because you added it. Were you completed already? Yes, you were. You had already completed your contract, but you decided you would like to stay for the final countdown. You say, oh, the final countdown, and you give us the song from Rocky or some movie or something like that, and you think it's fun. And you push yourself to experience and stay and help to push all of those around you to awaken them. That is your job, of course. Then you are awakening and awakening and awakening and adding to your own contract. That is your doing.
Very good. And I wanted to clarify something for him as well. I had asked for a little clarification, and he had mentioned that he is also a QHHT practitioner, and he has sent many beings back to the light without closing contracts. He says he's done thousands at one time and not closed out those contracts. And he was told that he has too many open contracts from that experience. I'm going to read exactly what he said so I make sure that I get this right. He says, I do QHHT too, and I was told that I have too many open contracts from previous lifetimes and this one, resulting from sending beings to the light without closing contracts. He says, I have done thousands at one time, evidently not closing contracts. Can you just help him to understand if when he sends those beings to the light, is that affecting him in any way, his contracts, or anything that he needs to know or be doing as he does this work?
We will explain it as such. We will say, no, Marvin, it is not your responsibility to close those souls' contracts. You can consider them ripped up. You can visualize it if you wish. It is not your job to close their contracts. That is their soul's job and theirs alone. They will have their life review and they will go over their initial contract. And if it was not completed, they will get to try again to complete that contract, correct? And so that is their responsibility and theirs alone. It does not affect your contract. Your contract is not touchable by another soul. You have some contracts open, yes, because as we have said, you are the funny one who enjoys adding on to your very, very long list that you have made for yourself. So these are your open contracts made by your own soul. These are not other people's contracts that have been added to the bottom of yours. That would be very unfair, wouldn't it? We would not send our light workers to help in this way and tell them that they need to be responsible for someone else's laundry list. It's not fair. That's not how that works. You are there helping. You are the light. You are the way shower. You are the one awakening. You are the one expanding all of these souls to reach the other side. You are sending them home. You are doing beautifully. You are amazing. You are so gifted. You are not taking on their weight. You are not taking on their responsibilities. That is for them to experience. That is for them to grow through. That is for them to awaken through, correct? You know this. It is not yours. The open contracts are yours and yours alone. and that was your soul choosing.
Very good. Thank you for that. His final question is the communication with my higher self as it should be, or am I missing inner guidance? What can you share?
No, no, Marvin, you are so funny. Your inner guidance is phenomenal. It is expansive. It is in tune. You are listening. You are listening to your heart, as we have said, and we are so proud of you. You do this easily. You do this well. You are doing it even more and more and more as the energy of the earth supports your frequency. It is allowing you to expand to levels that you have not been able to reach on earth until now. And we are so happy and proud that you are there and continuing to stay there by your choice to expand and feel and enlighten and awaken through doing so. You are connected, as we have said, much more than others, much more than most. And if you feel that this may not be true, it is only because you do this so easily. You do it without thinking. It is who you are, it is your essence. You are a traveler, you are a time traveler. You are not set in the now or the past or the future. You are the mere existence of what existence is. That is hard to describe. But we will say, no, you are connected firmly, beautifully, openly. You allow it to flow. We are so happy to be connected to you. You are a gift and we are cheering you on. You are a fully connected, beautiful soul. Keep up the fantastic work.
Wonderful. Are there any final messages today for Marvin?
Hello, Marvin. We are your angel team. We want to say hello. We are so grateful that your star system guides could be here today to help answer those amazing, inquisitive questions. We love to hear how your mind thinks. We love to hear the wonderment from your soul. You are like a child in a candy shop. We like that analogy because we feel your excitement of all of the beautiful things that this life and other lives and the lives that have been and the lives that will be have to offer. And you see them all and you see all of their potential and you see all of them for everyone, not just for yourself. And you're here to show that to all of these souls so graciously. You are so full of love and excitement and passion for life itself. And we are so privileged to be here for you along this journey. We cannot tell you how much fun we have with you, and we are here to support you moving forward to the new earth. You are a gift to so many souls, and you have done such beautiful work. We cannot thank you enough. We just want to tell you that we will continue to be here for you and continue to support you in any wish or dreams that your heart desires. We will allow that to happen so that you may continue to expand and learn and shine your light for all of these souls who so, so desperately need you. You are a gift to all, beautiful soul, and we cannot wait to speak with you one on one again. We love you.
Wonderful. Well, I loved all of those messages myself. Those that was pretty amazing. So I will now ask Marvin's guides and angels to begin to recede with so much love and gratitude for all of the information that you shared today.